defensive ability. Don't be surprised to see her in a couple of matchups against either Hout or Neil Tyson.
Early substitute Ashley Locke into the game for Susie Gardner, the head coach of the Bears in her 13th season. And this crowd erupts as Harrison makes the first free throw.
And if I'm Wake Forest, that's one thing I want to try to play to. Play to this crowd. They're going to be pulling for you. They're going to be really excited. They're looking for positive things. Feed off that. Let your defense be your offense when you have struggled.
Good hustle by Harrison, but unable to keep it inbounds. So said Nick Capel, who's officiating this morning with Talisa Green and Joe Nagel.
Ashley Locke comes in the ball game, 6'3" sophomore, gives them a little more size because we saw they were being out-rebounded the first couple of possessions.
Turnaround jumper, Evans. Strong rebound for Hinds.
Hinds continuing to be dominant as a rebounder for this Wake Forest team.
Harrison slithers through the traffic, lost her footing. And it's a whistle. Can barely hear the whistle. Over the enthusiasm, it's out of bounds. It'll be Wake Forest ball on the baseline. These two teams met in the season opener last year. Wake Forest won down in Macon, Georgia, 68-55. That was one of just 7 losses the Bears endured all season long in their 23-7 campaign. Summiel for 3.
Really good to see her take an aggressive look at the basket. Olivia Summiel struggling from long range so far. Only her 4th three-pointer made, but that was a positive look offensively.
Her 4th 3 of the season.
I just said that.
Just reinforcing the point.
Oh, you didn't think my notes were right?
No, I was just reinforcing it.
I appreciate it, too. I need help.
Mercer's on the board. Jaron Doherty from straight away.
Jaron Doherty, second team SoCon a year ago. Solid in the post, the mid-post area.
She is solid in the post and the mid-post area.
Exactly. See? Early morning. I get it. I know you've been up a long time.
Offensive foul called on, I believe, Hinds inside. No, they gave it to Williams instead.
One of the reasons we talk about Doherty being solid in the mid-post, she will open up the floor and can make that little 10 or 12-foot jump shot. So it's going to be incumbent on Summiel and Hinds to be able to not only defend her, but keep her off the glass for second chance opportunities.
Amoria Neal Tyser, over 1,300 points in her career. She was not a freshman sensation. She has improved mightily. And the foul called against Kaya Harrison.
This is a matchup we kind of anticipated. Harrison's going to have to be able to do a lot of her work defensively early, not letting Tyser get to her shot spots or either to her drive opportunities.
Aaron Haupt, preseason all-conference, averaged 9 points a game a season ago.
Can shoot it.
Evans to Doherty. And on the offensive glass, Locke refreshes the possession. Both teams 1 of 5 from the field. Third chance, no. They'll get a 4th. Haupt puts it in.
Second chance opportunities. Wake Forest normally gets those rebounds, ball bouncing. This is a very scrappy team in Mercer. Haupt cannot leave her open.
Just over 4 minutes gone. Mercer has its first lead. Wake Forest turns it over for the second time in the opening minutes. Evans off the mark, but another offensive rebound for Ashley Locke, who is first off the bench for Susie Gardner. Tough fadeaway. Evans short. Rebounded by Hinds.
Summer Evans, a transfer from North Florida. Another one of those mid-post players. Had 10 points in the game the other day against Middle Tennessee.
Harrison off the mark on the long 2. Summiel with a hedge. Neal Tyser gets around it. And a 3-second violation on Locke. That's the first Mercer turnover. Susie Gardner has won a lot of games. Played for Andy Landers at Georgia, the grad assistant there, then the head coach at Austin Peay, Arkansas, an assistant at Florida. And what a job she has done making Mercer the powerhouse program in the Southern Conference.
They won 4 out of the last 5 SoCon tournament championships. Perennial 20-win seasons. And anticipate having a really good season again this year.
Great position, Hinds, and 1. It's the pass that set it up, the battle inside. Demeara Hinds with a chance for a 3-point play. Just put Wake back in the lead. Game was a date at UConn, and the Huskies did what they do, winning 83-38. But just winning the SoCon for the 4th time in the last 5 years, an incredible achievement. And this Mercer team, I mean, you look at the records, and they had a 30-win season, 2018, 25-8 in 2019, 1 down year in 2020. But then 19-7 2 years ago, 23-7 last year. And they have given some power conference teams some really good battles through the years, Stan.
They are very athletic. They're a sound program. They understand how to win. They don't mind playing defense. They're going to give a lot of people headaches.
They don't always win by making a ton of threes either. Last year, they only averaged about 4 threes a game. Mid-range shots. Money for Neil Tyser.
Yeah, they didn't make a lot of threes, but really 2 players would have knocked down 3-point shooters for this team that are returning in Hop and Neil Tyser. So again, those are the people you got to worry about. They just make you work for every possession.
Alexandria Scruggs takes a quick shot. Her first chance off the bench.
Got to stop the ball here.
Haupt open. Offensive rebound, Angelina Gonzalez. Haupt reloads and connects.
Second chance opportunity off the transition. Wake Forest never got their defense set. When you don't do that, and you've got knockdown shooters like Haupt, they'll make you pay.
Haupt has a pair of second chance triples. Scruggs to the bucket. Traveled.
We talked a moment ago, I did, about this, how Wake could play off this crowd. It's obviously a pro Wake Forest crowd, as it should be all the time when you're playing in Orange Bowl. But they're going to be extra excited. But that can also play to their detriment, because Mercer can get excited too and want to push the tempo. And I don't think you want to get in a run game with this Mercer team.
They go right back to Haupt, running a play for her. She misses the quick release. Jewel Spears only taken 1 shot so far. Neil Tyser, who's on her defensively. Summiel. Hinds rebounds the miss. Ashley Locke's coming back next whistle. There's Spear. Summiel creates a 3rd chance this trip. Jewel didn't get a lot of looks on Sunday in Charlottesville.
She's being tightly guarded right now by Tyson.
Hinds tees one up. Would have been her first 3. So the Deacons come up empty on multiple chances.
One of the matchups. Right now you've got Spear guarding Tyson. She's going to work her off the basketball.
Gonzalez for 2.
They are really excited about Angelina Gonzalez. Young player, can score the basketball. Solid defender, can knock down the mid-range shot.
Strong pickup from Miami, the freshman out of Miami Christian. 7-0 run over the last couple minutes for Mercer. Scruggs fakes it. Dishes. Beautiful cut and finish. Demeara Hinds.
Great recognition. Pick up the dribble, make a nice pass, and a really good catch by Hinds to finish. Being aggressive tonight, looking to score.
Hinds' career high from a scoring standpoint is 9. She's got 5 in the first 9 minutes here today.
Had that early in the season last year against High Point.
She's got 5 rebounds as well here. Neil Ticer short. Hinds with rebound number 6.
And I think you've got to make sure she's involved. You're looking for that. You're looking for the second and third scores for Wake Forest, and those people got to continue to be aggressive. Summiel came out, took a jumper. Let's go inside to Hinds again.
Scruggs saves it acrobatically.
Hinds blocking.
Good dive by Summiel for 2.
Like the aggression that Summiel is playing with, that little 12 to 15-foot shot she can knock down. Be aggressive, follow through, and knock it in.
Wake Forest started 2 of 11 and has made its last 2. Neil Ticer. She's begun just 1 for 4. Under a minute in the opening quarter. The Bears and the Deacs meeting for the 7th time ever. Mercer has beaten Wake Forest once, but you got to go back to January of 1979. That was the first ever meeting between these two programs. Four to shoot. Summiel tries to feed it inside, tipped and intercepted. Haupt tries to go around the screen. Williams able to bottle her up defensively. About a 2-second differential between the game and shot clock here.
Penetration, high screen action. See if you can bounce Ticer away from the ball. There you go. There's your screen.
Haupt with 2. Step back, partially blocked. Shot clock violation. And Wake will have 2.5 seconds.
Good looks a moment ago by Haupt. Wake Forest has got to continue to do a good job putting pressure on the ball at the top of the key and not allowing her to drive. Make her put it on the floor.
Harrison from 50 feet. Just a couple feet short. Entertaining. Opening 10 minutes. Megan Jebbia trying to improve to 2-0 at the Joel Coliseum. Trails by 1 though after 1.
Forest.
Two-time Patriot League Coach of the Year. And for the first time as coach of the Deacs, leading her team onto the floor after a loss, falling in Charlottesville this past Sunday afternoon. Evan Lempler, Stan Luter back with you from the Joel Coliseum. Stan, any takeaways from the opening 10?
Wake Forest shooting 4 of 13. Mercer 5 of 18. That shot was made. Interesting enough. Joel Spear, 0 of 2. Other people are having to score the basketball, but I just don't like the offensive rhythm right now for Wake Forest.
Neil Ticer only had 2 points in the first quarter. Just got 2 to start the second.
She can explode at any moment.
Rick Wall actually locked. Harrison ran into it, somehow kept her feet. And that's the second time the Deacs have stepped out of bounds over at that left corner.
Careless turnovers were part of the doom last Sunday afternoon up in Charlottesville. You cannot continue to turn the ball over carelessly in Wake Forest, especially the game like this. Against a team like Mercer, it's going to continue to feed off any success they have.
Quick hands, Williams picks Haupt's pocket. Liz Williams coming off her season-high 10 points. A rounded out from the wings for Summiel. And Scruggs got a finger on it, but it's controlled by the Bears. This Mercer team again had 2 games canceled because of a hurricane. They were getting set to go to Florida. They've had 2 games wiped out, so they haven't played in 10 days. And that opening game against Middle Tennessee, they shot 8 for 12 from 3 for the game.
And he got off to a really good start. He had to hold on. Knocked off the team. So it's interesting to see how intense they're going to be early in this basketball game. Get the rust off. Think you're going to play, then you don't play. So have them rested. Let's see where they can get their rhythm.
Foul caught on Ashley Long for the rebound action. Now, Joel Spear for Wake Forest averaged 18 a game a year ago. Made 93s in her sophomore season. She got up to a hot start, 23, in each of the Deacons' first 2 games, but only 9 points on Sunday. Didn't get that many opportunities against Virginia.
Oh, nice back cut there. You got to knock that down. The thing also about Jewel, she's just got to continue to keep playing. She may not get a lot of things early in the offense. She's got to help the team other ways. Play good defense, be a rebounder, push the pace. Don't get frustrated because you're not getting the ball and definitely get bumped around.
Nifty spin move, but Evans could not convert. Scruggs the rebound, and Wake Forest pushing forward. On the drive, Kaya Harrison will go to the line.
That's why you love to have Kaya Harrison on the floor, because she is one of the few players that can take it off the rebound and push it. Put her fear in the defense hard. Split the defender right there. Draw the contact. She'll go to the free throw line.
Nia Becker makes her first appearance of the day. The Canadian Utah transfer. She didn't score in the first 2 games of the year, and then she had 9 points off the bench on Sunday. Harrison at the line sends the fans into a frenzy.
This is the type of game that Becker could have some success. Open floor game, run the floor a little bit, second chance opportunity. Her being able to make that little 12-foot jumper, her length could cause some problems on the defensive end. We'll see how it goes today.
2 for 2 for Kaya. Deacons 4 of 5 from the stripe early. 1-point game here at the Joel. Bears back up by 3 as Doherty delivers.
Doherty had 19 double-figure ball games a season ago, including 18 against Wake Forest, the first game of the year. She can score, but kind of gets lost in translation a little bit because of the other 2 big scores of this team.
Harrison, right past Locke, a blur to the bucket.
Great recognition again. The senior leadership, understanding she can beat the person off the bounce, takes the hole, gets the basket. Nice play by Kaya.
She's got a quick 5. Straightaway 3, and Doherty drills it.
She can knock down a few threes. Like, again, she's more of a mid-range player, Evan, but she has that ability. Midnight jumper then, takes the top of the key, knocks down a 3.
Bears now 3 for 6 from beyond the arc. Wake Forest just 1 for 8. 1 for 9.
Watch how defensively all eyes are on Jewel Spear. They make her give the ball up and they dare somebody else to beat.
Another 3 ball from Aaron Haupt. And Megan Jebbia takes a timeout. Largest lead of the morning for Mercer.
This is your Mazda moment at Keffer.
Doesn't take a long time to get ready. Hit, turn, fire. Last season, she knocked down 63 pointers. Great spacing, great technique. If you're watching the hole, watch how she finishes high and falls through into the shot. Having a solid first half of the game against Wake Forest.
3 for 5 from beyond the arc. Wake Forest just 1 for 9. And you know, Stan, the first 3 games of the year for Wake Forest, they were the dominant team from beyond the arc. Wake outscored their first 3 opponents by a combined 75 to 39 beyond the 3-point line.
And you talk, yeah, it's very true. And you talked about the fact that this Mercer team is not a big 3-point scoring team. They only had 7 or more 5 times last year. Once was in the tournament against East Tennessee, they had 11. But what they do is they value their shots. They don't waste opportunities, especially when the ball's been either Hout's hands or either in Neil Ticer's hands. And they've kind of spread you out. Let's see if they try to go inside, outside with their offense.
Neil Ticer, too strong. Rebound Spear. Previous possession for Wake Forest, Kaya Harrison picked up an offensive foul. It was her second. She now finds herself on the bench. Alyssa Andrews off the mark and her first shot.
Another good look, but just trying to take the shot maybe a second before you really set. 1 and done the last couple possessions for Wake Forest.
1 and done those last couple possessions. 1 for 10 now from 3. Summiel with the only make. Hoped has made 3.
It's a tough matchup.
Hop to the bucket. Nice move. Couldn't finish. Rebound for Williams. Deacs have numbers. Spear pulls the trigger. Battle for the board won by Brittany Reeves.
Finally had a clean look. It was a rush look, just a second, but nonetheless a good look. That's a walk.
Yeah, it is. Just the 4th turnover for the Bears.
What you don't want Jewel Spear to do is to become frustrated. Okay, be frustrated because they're guarding you hard. The officials are eventually going to call that. But don't lose confidence in her ability to be a knockdown shooter. Last year, when she was able to 9 points against Georgia Tech, the next game, she erupted for 20 in that win against Florida State. So again, in the overtime game, so she can score the basketball. Just let the game come to you. It's a long game. Don't do anything crazy. It's all going to work out for you. Trust me.
6-0 run from Mercer to extend the lead back to 7.
Conley in the game, somebody can put the ball on the floor from 15 feet. Also can knock down to 3.
Contested 3 goes for Andrews. Beg your pardon, Reagan Conley knocks it down.
She could be that athlete that could really give a spurt to the offense for Wake Forest. Long, as I mentioned, can put it on the floor. A pretty decent defender as well.
Reeves going to work. Travel called.
Good ball movement right there. Take your time. Come at it. Again, slow to get out and contest that shot. You give a shooter just a little bit of vision, just a little bit of room, they can knock it down. Conley shot that with a lot of confidence.
Wake Forest turns it over. Just a perimeter pass. And Demeara Hinds picks up her first personal foul.
One thing you've got to do if you're Hinds, and you guys keep emphasizing. You come out and hedge on that ball screen action, but don't pick up the cheap foul. Got caught picking up some cheap fouls last Sunday afternoon against Virginia.
What's the key to hedging and not picking up the foul? Because it seems like the dribbler can create contact whenever they want.
You got to get out there. You got to really come out there hard, and you got to contest it and then get back. Don't make contact. You want to stop the dribble, or you want to break up the three-point opportunity. You don't have to necessarily always bump them. Sometimes people think, okay, I'm going to bump you off, and I've done my job, and you get picked up for that foul.
Neil Ticer thought she was fouled. Ruled a clean block. Just 2 on the shot clock here for Mercer. Hopped. Doesn't get it off. It's 3 straight possessions with a turnover for the Bears.
Keep in mind, Wake Forest now with a different looking lineup on the floor. Spear not on the court. Andrews, that perimeter player that can go inside, outside. Conley, remember, knocked down a shot a moment ago. Will she look again? They're going high-low.
Demeara Hinds, too strong.
Got to finish.
Hinds, Harrison, and Summiel each have 5. Conley has the other 3. That's the Deacons 18. Jewel Spear on the sideline with no points in 15 minutes. Doherty's hit a couple. Summiel gets it cleanly, but there's still 5 to shoot here for Mercer. Gonzalez to Haupt on the runner. Beat the shot clock, but comes up empty, and Summiel gets the rebound, picks up her teammate.
I'm telling you, you want to know how a game's going, all you got to do is watch Olivia. She's going to give you everything. Great play, good catch.
Inside, Summiel brings the Deacs within 2.
Just a great awareness of the basketball game. So much court smartness. Gets a rebound, helps the teammate out, continues to run to the basket. They find her, she's open, she scores.
Only 15 points for Summiel in the first 3 games combined, but she's got 7 in the first half here today.
Watching her in those first 2 ball games, it looked like she was rushing when she got the basketball, never comfortable in the shot. That first 3 she knocked down was a very confident one, and that basket was as well.
Opportunity at the free throw line here after Amoria Neil Tyser creates the contact. Just last year, Stan, she scored 496 points for the season. It's a heck of a season.
She is a heck of a ball player, you know? 2 double-doubles, and you wouldn't think that as a person her size, but again, she can go inside, she doesn't mind rebounding, led the team in assists as well.
And the thing that stands out most to me, you know, she arrived as a freshman. It wasn't like she was scoring 12 a game immediately. She averaged 2 a game as a freshman, then had the big sophomore jump, 11 a game as a sophomore, bumped it again, about 17 a game as a junior and a senior.
Well, that's what you'd like to see out of your players. Get better and better and better. Put the work in. And so, you know, so many people have success earlier and they'd say, okay, I'm done. I'm ready to go to the next level, and you continue to keep working. That's a great example for anybody. Just keep grinding every day, and if you will, you'll reap the rewards.
Good free throw shooter, knocked down a pair. Andrews short. Summiel defending. She just picked up her first foul a possession ago. Back to Neil Tyser. 95 seconds left in this first half. Doherty fakes it, takes it. And rebound controlled by Conley.
Forrest doing a nice job on the glass. 16th rebound of the evening.
Conley gets her own rebound. Oh, Conley was open in the corner. Summiel finds her, and she buries the jumper.
I like that. I like that. Don't be afraid to put it up. She's a nice catch and shooter, one dribble shooter. Caught that second one, was in some rhythm. Great recognition by Olivia. Finds her, knocks it down.
2 first-half threes off the bench for Reagan Conley.
Let's see, the more she's able to score, the more she's able to contribute, the more engaged she becomes on defense.
Traveling called on Doherty.
Yeah, and that was Conley that came out and contested Doherty, and Doherty got the happy feet. It's amazing how much enthusiasm a player can have on both the offensive side and the defensive side when you see your shot go down.
Mercer has not made a field goal in nearly 6 minutes. Chance for Wake Forest to retake the lead. Summiel looking for Spear, fortunate to get it back. Conley. Oh, pretty good defense there from Locke, but she's called for the bump. It's her second. 3rd team foul. Does turn off the shot clock with 19.9 remaining in the quarter. Mercer still has 1 foul to give here, as do the Deacs, if they turn it over. They spent hours in practice working on these baseline out of bounds. But they may be looking for the last shot.
Yeah, I've always said they do a great job of running inbound situations, underneath, side out of bounds. This time I want to get it in, run the clock down.
5 seconds.
Quiet.
Spear bumped. Foul to give. Tyser picks up her first. 4.3 remaining. Sideline inbounds now. And a Mercer substitution, the 6-foot-tall Australian Summer Evans back in, replacing Haupt.
Send a cutter. Now loosen up the defense. Looks like they're trying to play a little bit of a zone out of this. Again, you always know where Spear is. Spear's got a good matchup. She wants to go one-on-one.
And a reach-in foul called on Neil Tyser.
Wow.
She's picked up 2 fouls in the last 3 seconds, and that one will yield a pair of free throws as it puts the Bears with 5 fouls in the corner and the Deacons in the bonus.
It's going to be a tough shot. And that's what Coach is explaining to her. That was going to be a tough shot for Conley to make. Going away from the basket in the corner. You just want to get your hands out and make it hard for her. The first foul, okay, you give away. In that second one, that's a tough foul. You wish you had that one back later in the ballgame.
Some aggressive counseling being done on that Mercer bench.
Yeah, that's a mistake that you don't want to make out of your top scorer.
Conley puts Wake Forest in front. 1.3 seconds. Haupt doesn't get it off. And if I had told you that Jules Spear would score 0 points and Wake Forest would have a lead at halftime, you'd probably say, all right, from the Deacon perspective. That's the case. Wake by 1.
This is your Mazda moment at Keffer.
How aggressive will she be early in this second half?
In the open of the show, we talked about Elise Williams coming off 10 points, season high against Virginia. Elise did not take a shot in 18 minutes in the first half, but she did do other things. She leads the way with 3 assists. She had a couple rebounds. I think if Spear and Williams can get involved, that's a good thing for Wake Forest. And there's Jules Spear.
What we talked about, getting the ball in the ISO situation, let her drive, and she just made the shot so easy and relaxed. I expect her to have a really good second half. She'll get in double figures.
You heard it from Stan. We'll see if he's right. Coming off the curl, Neil Tyser gets the bounce. She had 6 in the first half. Now give her 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists.
Average 16 a game last year. Look for her to be a little more aggressive in the second half. She's going to guard Spear early in the possession.
Wide open, Summiel. Long rebound finds Reeves. Neil Tyser. Surprised she didn't attack.
Flatten it out. Look for the ball screen. There's the double.
Haupt picked up by Spear, who switches now on to Evans. Deacon switching everything. Haupt. Battle for the board. Summiel.
It was a really good defensive sequence for Wake Forest.
Sure was. Good job by Harrison and Summiel kind of collaborating for that rebound.
And Hinds for being patient, way away from the basket, not to rush it, to make the offensive players shoot over here, not go out there and create a reach and get caught one-on-one, boom, go by or even pick up a cheap foul.
90 seconds gone in the third. Spear lost a dribble. Deacons down to their final 5 seconds. Offensive foul. And that's number 3 on Kaya Harrison.
Harrison coming off the lower leg. And let's see, she lowers shoulder. Defense is it. Not. You know what? We'll be honest with you. That's a no call. That's a no call.
If you had a whistle.
Yeah, but I don't.
No, you don't.
I just talk about it. That's all I got.
This is the final game for Wake Forest before they head down to the Bahamas.
Still waiting to hear. I think we're doing that. Still waiting to find out.
Are we? No one's told me.
I said I'm still waiting to hear.
Haupt. You can do the games, but we'll be here at the Joel Coliseum watching off the screen.
You know it.
Oh, Hinds had a great opportunity there.
This might be the first team to 50 game. And they're being kind of out on the limb there. It could be 40. Opportunities are there. You got to be able to make those shots. And don't break down defensively. Clock under 10 now. Play solid if you're Wake. Execute if you're Mercer.
In and out for Doherty.
Elise Williams with a nice rebound on the box out. Tracy, they run something for her.
Oh, nice pass, and Hinds again unable to convert inside. Summiel keeps it alive. Kate Diebel would have been her first bucket as a Demon Deacon. Freshman from Brisbane, Australia. Getting some minutes here early in the third.
Known to be a shooter.
Evans can't connect from the corner. Here's Spear. 1-on-4 in transition. Oh, great defense by Neil Tyser. And she touched it last, but a heck of a strip on the All-ACC start for the Demon Deacons.
She had 51 steals. This is a great one-on-one matchup. What are you going to do? good defensive player, all basketball there. Her momentum carried her out of bounds. That's a solid defensive player against one of the nightmares in the open court in college basketball, Jewel Spear.
Jewel playing her 60th game for the Demon Deacons here today. She's currently 4 points away from 900 in her career. That was a bad pass. Careless turnover from Wake Forest. Mercer going to the line with a chance to retake the lead. It'll be the sophomore Nigeria Harkless.
Really smart play by Harkless. Caught the ball top of the key area. Under control. See, she's got the defender a little bit off balance, going to reach and goes right at her. Makes her commit the foul.
Number 2 on Demeara Hinds. Harkless, 67% from the line a year ago, makes her first try of the new season.
Getting better and better on the inside game. Does a lot of the dirty work. Rebounds, good screener. You get a big that can make your free throws too, you're going to have some success.
It's our 5th lead change. Bears back in front. Nearly another turnover, but out of bounds. Last touch by Gonzalez. It's been over 3.5 minutes since Wake Forest has scored. Jewel Spear in the opening possession of the half. Spear with Neil Tyson in her grill all game long.
See, now Jewel's got to move. She's standing there waiting for the ball. She's got to move.
Deeble with a left hand gets her first bucket as the Demon Deacon.
If she'd have made a basket cut, she might have gotten in the way if she'd have done it sooner, but nevertheless, McGill goes in the back cut and gets a layup. Again, you got to keep ball movement and people movement. You'll get layups.
Timeout taken by Mercer. And we'll take it too. How about Kate Deeble? Made her Wake Forest debut on Sunday. Played just under 6 minutes in Charlottesville. Nice dive, nice finish. Wake leads by 1.
It took a while to get up here. We started out around 1959. Then we took a hard left in East Africa. A right at Baja. A 180 in the empty quarter. And that 65-degree incline at Hell's Revenge. But we didn't do all that just to get here. We did it to give you a truck that'll take you anywhere. This is the new Nissan.
This is your Mazda moment. At Keffer Mazda, we have quality vehicles arriving daily. Even if you don't see what you're looking for, we make it easy to buy or reserve your new Keffer Mazda today. Trade in or trade up. We'll give you more than ever before, even if you don't buy one of ours. Shop more new Mazda models and get more for your trade.
I loved hot chicken more than my friend Sam. And this juicy, hot, spiced to order Dave's hot chicken would have been his favorite of all time if it wasn't for his other passion, driving with his head out the sunroof.
Stick your head out, Wiggles!
Wiggles, no! Please don't mess up and die before you eat Dave's.
Looking for the perfect gift for the one you love? The Diamonds Direct Gift Guide is here to help. Find a stunning array of wedding and anniversary bands, diamond fashion, gemstone jewelry, classic diamond studs, tennis bracelets, and more. With Diamonds Direct's unmatched selection, you are sure to find the perfect gift to celebrate the one you love. Plus, enjoy our lifetime warranty included with each purchase that will keep your gift sparkling for years to come. Make an in-person appointment or browse our gift guide online at diamondsdirect.com.
Well, you see the game by game for Jewel Spear so far this season. 8 of 15 from beyond the arc in the first 2. 1 of 8 from 3 since then, Stan.
Have expectations. They're going to guard you. And she's just got to be patient, but be aggressive. You know, look for your shot. They'll work to get the basketball to you, and you're going to have some times like that. Don't give up on the game. There you go. Get some rebound, pushes ahead. Find ways to be active.
Deeble sets her feet. knocks down the three.
Known as a shooter, got another good look after having made her first basket. Now she's got some confidence.
5 straight points for Kate Diebel, the only freshman on this year's Wake Forest roster. Summiel had position. It will stay with Mercer, though.
A couple of baskets, good looks by Diebel, giving Wake Forest offense a little more versatility, not still continue to look only for Jewel Spear. But now, if you're Mercer, this is, Sure she got hit in the head or was it contact? By Summiel, but if you're Mercer now, you've got to find a way to slow this tide. You got to get a basket. See what happened here. Summiel. Ooh.
A little brush down the front of the face.
Yeah.
Looked like some contact.
Yeah, she had lock.
They're going to review it now, so we'll have a chance to look at it a few more times. 4 minutes, 50 seconds gone in this third quarter. Megan Jebbia in her first season at Wake Forest, looking to fight off the feisty Mercer Bears. Officials will review it, and we'll step aside. Mercer 55 behind a combined 33 from Mora and Spear. Wake was plus 10 on the boards in that game. Mercer's plus 1 on the boards here today. Deacons by 4. They were checking the shot clock, whether the ball hit the rim, so they reset that. We got our break in. Haupt to the bucket. Cuts the deficit in half.
Great misdirection there. Center cutter on the backside. Score to another score. Haupt with the recognition in the layup.
11 points for Aaron Haupt. And a travel called on Spear.
Yeah, and that was a tough pass to make it even harder to finish the play. Watch, there's the back cut there. And with no one there to kind of protect the rim or protect the lane for Wake Forest, she's going to be able to make that cut. She's so confident she feels like she can get fouled and get a three-point play out of that. We talked a moment ago before the stoppage of play about a huge possession. Well, that was the answer. Now here we come with another opportunity for Mercer. Tie or take the lead.
Second foul on Elise Williams, who still has not taken a shot. She does have 5 assists in 23 minutes, but no field goal or free throw attempts for the sophomore from Raleigh.
Sort of surprises me.
Travel called on Haupt. First turnover for the Bears here in the second half.
That's about the 5th or 6th time that either team's been caught on the wing, and the officials, they're watching that. Make sure you establish that pivot foot.
Don't shuffle your feet before you move.
Yeah, well, establish the pivot foot, and then boom. I mean, and you're getting away with this so much in basketball, and that's one of the things the officials are kind of keeping a closer eye on. Andrew in the ball game as well can move the basketball, can make that shot they're looking for.
Diebel for 3.
Yeah. Well, again, she had a reputation as being a very good long-range shooter, and she's gotten a couple of really nice open looks and has not been bashful to knock those down.
8 points for Kate Diebel in this third quarter. She didn't play in the first half.
No. Connolly in the first half gave you some long-range passes. Diebel in the second half.
Dangerous pass. Never had a chance.
Nope.
11th turnover for Wake Forest, who leads by 5. Neil Tyser into double figures with 10.
You have to guard her quickly. You've got to take her out of rhythm. She gets that and gets a great look at the top. She's going to bury that. Excited to play about an hour and 45 minutes away from home. Grew up down in Sanford.
Good find by Diebel. Scruggs turned away. Numbers for the Bears. Neil Tyser. Pretty well defended by the freshman.
Looking for the foul, didn't get it.
Diebel to Andrews. Battle for the board, loose. Whose ball? Mercer's ball. Wake's outscored Mercer 10-8 here in the third quarter. Kate Diebel's done most of the work at the offensive end. Neil Tyser kicks it. Evans, nope. Mercer will keep it, though. I don't think they reset the shot clock after that ball hit the rim. Now, there we go.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't, and now they just did.
Well, you gotta press the button. Give them a second.
They were about 10 seconds late. It's a game of seconds, tenths of seconds. Great defense by Andrews. Dable to Summiel. 3 more.
Nice. When you've knocked down a couple, they start to defend you a little bit, and it gives other players opportunities to be ready to shoot. Summiel, much more aggressive, much more confident today than any game so far this season.
What a spark Dable has been here in the second half. The assist that time after scoring 8 points in the quarter.
Mercer can't seem to find the open shot and knock it down. Wake Forest a chance to extend the lead.
Dable sets up Summiel again. Buries it.
It's her spot, her area. She's excited. Mercer needs a timeout.
Largest lead of the day for the Deacs. Two-player game. Dable and Summiel leading to back-to-back threes. Kate Dable on a silver medal at the International U19 Women's World Cup last year, playing for Team Australia. Averaged about 9 points per game in that tournament. Did not play in Wake's first 2 games of the season, only played 5 minutes and 40 seconds, and she did not score in the loss to UVA on Sunday. She did not play in the first half here today, but in this third quarter, she has been the difference.
When your number's called, be ready to play. She came in, she knocked the shot down, she got another one. She made a great decision on the pass. A great block a moment ago by Andrew leads the transition basket. And you've seen team basketball at Wake Forest, and you've seen them play with some excitement right now.
Mercer gets a pretty good look from the elbow, but Evans can't connect.
And Coach Gardner cannot be happy the fact that her team has not matched the enthusiasm or the intensity that Wake Forest has given. That's going to be an offensive foul.
Now they called Hinds for her third, trying to clear out position down low. Wake Forest ran that same play, though. Dable and Summiel run a little screen. But Olivia could have popped it if she wanted.
Yeah, but here's the thing, too. You look at it from a coaching standpoint. You're disappointed Hinds picks up the foul. She's already in the paint. She's got great position. Don't keep doing extra stuff when you've already established the position and you pick up a cheap foul. And so you got to have her in ball games. And those are those little things, Evan, that, like you said, the shot goes in, it might not have counted. That say, oh, you're just complaining right now, but
was worried for a moment they just called Hinds for her fourth, but they didn't. It was number 2 on Olivia Summiel.
That's why you worry, because of those cheapies. Make your fouls count. Take no doubt when you get the 5.
Becker back in. Summiel gets a breather.
Summiel's going to be a great coach if she wants to be. She's aware of everything. Constantly chatter. You know, I love the way her approach is to the ball game.
6 points, 4 rebounds in the third quarter alone. 13 and 7 for the game. Jaren Jardy buries a pair at the line, back to a 7-point game.
The trap, first time we've really seen that out of Mercer. People not accustomed to handling the ball that much, more of a shooter. Make her make some decisions.
Another nice pass from Dable. Would have had her third assist if the basket would have gone down.
Big possession right now for Mercer.
Sure is. 7-second difference, game and shot clock. Haupt has hit 3 threes in the game. 10 to shoot. Lock inside, power dribble, banks it in.
Nice job that time. Got the position I was talking about a moment ago. Hinds did not come up and put much pressure on it. Easy shot for her.
5 seconds, Diebel. Backdoor, Andrews lays it in.
Nice job moving without the ball. Gets a basket by the buzzer.
We want more Kate Diebel, says Deacon Nation.
The layup before the half. That gives Wake Forest the comfortable lead right now. You go to the fourth quarter, Evans plays great ball movement, great catching, great shooting, teamwork, just like me and you. Like I shut up and you take it.
When do you shut up?
When you take it.
Wake Forest by 7 as we head to the fourth. Mercer inside, and that was way off. Kate Diebel has been the revelation today. The freshman from Brisbane, Australia.
Well, we've talked about getting that other shooter, but you've also said part of the offense this year is to try to take some of the pressure. Nice pass inside. Take some of the pressure off Spear to score. Well, that's okay if other players are stepping up to score. Conley and Diebel have done that tonight.
Good hands by Becker. Gonzalez, though, gets it back. Pretty good look at a three. Short for Doherty.
No confidence right now. Not comfortable right now. That's what you're seeing from Mercer. And no second chance opportunities. Remember in the early part of the game, they were dominating the offensive rebounds.
Diebel, 8 points, 3 assists in that third quarter after not playing in the first half. Aggressive move there, comes up short. Mercer won't go away. Gonzalez brings the Bears within 5.
Had some success as a high school scorer, can put the ball on the floor. It's got to boost her confidence right now. Badly needed basket for the Bears.
Pretty good look. Andrews making Conley for 3.
Yeah, Reagan Conley now picking up where she left off in the first half. Again, what I like about it, they're getting their shots and they're ready to shoot the basketball. No hesitation in there.
Pretty good defense by Becker and better offense from Doherty.
Yeah, not a lot you can do there. Doherty's a tough player in the mid-post.
Four Demon Deacons at the table set to come in next whistle. Diebel. Bit of a heat check moment there.
Yeah.
All the way, Gonzalez can't convert. Wake Forest playing the first quarter of this quarter without Spear on the floor, without Summiel on the floor. Hanging tough. 6-point lead.
Without Williams also. And this could be good.
Becker takes it. Rebound for Ashley Locke.
Another good look for her, just fading away just a little bit.
Locke's pass intercepted by Conley.
Active hands.
Andrews to Conley. Oh, that was halfway down. Hinds on the glass.
Long rebounds, second chance opportunities. Hinds dominating inside. Nice look by Conley. His ball goes in and out. Watch it, great inside position and good hands by Hinds. She doesn't waste any time. When she catches the basketball, she powers back up. Doesn't bring it down to the floor. Doesn't dribble it. Doesn't do anything like that. Catch, turn, and score, and hopefully get 2 and maybe even 3.
Hinds, a junior from Douglasville, Georgia. Can't make the free throw. It stays an 8-point game. Summit Evans just picked up her 3rd foul.
Haven't talked a lot about Tyson. It's time for her to take over.
Jumper would not fall. Wake Forest looking to break. Williams sets up the trailing spear.
Great job there in transition. Spear had pushed it up earlier. Williams doesn't have anything, kicks it back, and you know she's ready to score. And you love to see her smile going off. Great job defensively. Give it to the shooter. She knocks it down. Jewel Spear.
The ball with just over 6 minutes to play. The 3-ball from Spear extends the lead to double figures. Deacons by 11. Summa Evans back in the game, playing with 3 fouls. Can't convert. Another rebound for Elise Williams. Spear didn't score in the first half. Trying to get it going. She's got 5 points in the game. But it's been Summiel, Conley, and the freshman Kate Diebel getting the job done here in the second stanza for the Deacs. Great defense on Neil Tyser. Hinds and Summiel were both there for the block. At the other end, Spear lays it in.
Summiel did a really good job on the switch and keeping in position over Tyser, forcing that shot to be difficult to block, to kick away, and oh, we go. And Spear getting closer to that double-figure game that I told you she's going to get.
3 points away.
Good defensive sequence for Wake.
That loose ball scooped up by Wake Forest as well. Elise Williams, her first shot is a make.
Wake Forest using their size, forcing their smaller guards of Mercer to get inside the paint where they're contesting shots, blocking shots, or rushing shots, and they're only allowing in one possession. And when they miss it, boom, they take off the other end.
Jewel Spear with a who me look on her face. Her first personal. Junior from the Colony, Texas, which is basically the fancy part of Dallas.
Yeah.
On the drive, bucket and one. Jaron Doherty, leading scorer of the day for the Bears.
Doherty said to turn the corner right there. It's got no help, clearly a foul, but the strength to go inside, finish the play, and now she gets a chance to go for a three-point play. If they make this free throw, I'm wondering if they're going to try to extend pressure just a little bit. See what Coach Gardner left to do. Well, we won't know this possession.
Raucous atmosphere at the Joel Coliseum.
I love this day. I can't hear when it's over, but I love the day. Kids come, some of them the first time they've ever been to a basketball game at this level, and just getting out of school, the holidays, and great enthusiasm. It's a great thing.
Spear off the dribble. What a move! A chance to get into double figures at the free throw line.
Put the ball on the floor, create contact, uses the left hand, kisses off the glass. Teammates help you up. Life is good.
Foul on Harkless. That was sensational stuff from Spear. She's now crossed over 900 points in her Wake Forest career. She's got double figures, just as Stan guaranteed she would. And the lead is 16.
There's going to be a day. I don't know when it's going to be. You're going to learn to listen to me.
Neil Tyser for three.
Yeah, she can score the ball. They need it now. She's going to guard Spear. Maybe she could get a pressure, get a steal or something, but Mercer needs back-to-back baskets and some stops.
Spear working on Neil Tyser. Surrounded by 3 defenders, and Doherty gets a piece.
Took that one too deep in the block.
"13 points, 3:40 to go. Seen crazier things happen. Step back, Doherty. Nope. Strong rebound from Spear, her 5th of the game.
Force a team to take those jumpers, especially those 12 to 15 footers. If you just box out a little bit, you're going to be able to control glass.
Williams
nice.
to the basket.
Her size, the long arms, steps through, elevates and gets the basket. That's nice by Williams.
And Stan, there was a reasonable point you made earlier when you said might be first team to 50. Well, Wake has surpassed 50.
There's a screen action. Watch it. Steps through right there. Oh, that's nice. And using the left hand. Last two baskets by Wake players who can score the ball. They're using their off hand. Spear on the three-point play. That time with Williams.
Wake, 4 of its last 5, shooting 50% here in the second half. Loose ball, last touch by Spear. Under 3 to play. Wake Forest to the Bahamas, where they'll play a pair of SEC programs, Missouri and Alabama. Be 2 tough games. Early tests of where this Deacons squad will stack up in the ACC. Spear brings it down.
Well, I'll tell you what. Haven't had a chance to see Missouri play this year. But if Wake brings a defensive game, they're going to have a chance to win both of those ball games.
Fantastic ball movement. Elise Williams pays it off.
Bam! You mark that. Because that was great ball move. 3, maybe 4 players touched the ball. You had a wide open look a couple of times. You passed it up for a better shot. And then Williams very confidently knocks down the 3.
Beautiful basketball from Wake Forest. And a steal for Harrison. Mercer's just run out of gas. Harrison with the exclamation point to swell the lead to 20.
Wasn't sure how this game was going to fare. But Wake Forest has got some players to step up and make some scores, and they've done a really good job defensively, contesting shots and getting rebounds.
Step through, Locke can't convert. What a run it's been for Wake Forest. 19-5. Since about the 8-minute mark in this fourth quarter.
12 rebounds behind. Bench production.
Williams, same spot, hits another.
A very unselfish play by Spear. It could have been easy for her to try to force it, get another basket, recognize that she was being doubled. There's someone wide open. Williams able to get the shot and knock it down. This has been I've been very impressed with the second half effort of Wake Forest Demon Deacons, offensively as well as defensively.
Mercer led by 1 after 1. The Deacons had a 25-24 lead at halftime. A strong finish to the third put the Deacs up by 7. But I think it's safe to say this final score will not be indicative of how close and competitive this game was for about 32-33 minutes. Excellent defense by Becker. She got a piece of that.
And this is a good Mercer basketball team. They will compete in the Southern Conference. They're going to make some people uncomfortable in their non-conference schedule.
Andrews cracks 70. Deacons have just been a buzzsaw in this fourth quarter, 27-9. Again, Becker. Pass a little too far in front. Becker gets it back. Wake Forest will improve to 3-1 as they head to the Bahamas. An impressive second half from Megan Jemia's Demon Deacons. Wake by 25 in front of the kids. To the delight of the Winston-Salem youth, Wake Forest